Good morning, children. We were doing the reproduction in plants topic where we have completed the parts of the flower, that is the different types of introduction of reproduction. That is, you know that the flower has a main role in its reproduction. That is in regeneration of the new plants and generating the new plants. So what are the different parts of the flower we'll see now. So in flower, that is, it contains 4 whorls. The first whorl is called as calyx. What is the first whorl? It is called as calyx. And the second whorl is called as corolla. What it is called, children? It is called as corolla. Third whorl is called as androecium. Third whorl is called as androecium. Fourth whorl is called as gynoecium. What is it called? Gynoecium. Once again I repeat, in flower it consists of 4 whorls. The first whorl is calyx, the second whorl is called corolla, the third whorl is called as androecium, and the fourth whorl is called as gynoecium. And each and every part you will learn now. I draw the figure and show you in it. Okay, children? See here. If you see this picture here, you can easily identify it is the stalk of the flower. It is called as pedicel, and the bulged part above the stalk, it is called as thalamus, the bulged part here. And next, the green leaf-like structures on the thalamus, they conclude the first whorl of the flower, which are called as sepals. Over the sepals, you can see the red colored parts. They are called as corolla or petals, which are different in different flowers. Okay, the flowers are of different colors and different flowers. Okay, this is the corolla region of the flower. Next includes here the third whorl, this part. They are androecium. They are the male parts of the flower. And in the center, from the calyx zone, arises a ovary, style and stigma, which includes the female part of the flower, which is the fourth whorl of the flower. Okay, children? So I'll show you again in detail by drawing it over the board. So observe carefully, children. So the first one I will show here. This is the stalk of the flower, that is called as pedicel. What is the stalk of the flower called? It is called as pedicel. Over that, the first whorl or the bulb top here, the bulged part is called as thalamus, and these green colored leaf-like structures, these are called as sepals. They include the first whorl of the flower. So, now, if you see this structure of the flower that I have drawn here on the board. So here, this is the second whorl which contains petals which are of different colors. It is the second whorl, corolla. Next, this is the fourth whorl that I am drawing in the center. This is the female part of the flower. Yes, children. You can observe carefully and understand about it. And this is the third whorl of the flower, that is androecium. What is this, children? It is androecium. So I am drawing the datura flower where it is a complete flower which includes all the 3 parts, which includes all the, 4 parts, which includes all the 4 parts, that is calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. So what are those parts? I'll tell you again. So these are sepals, these are petals. This part includes completely from here to here. It includes stamen. This is a stamen, children, and this part up to here, it includes, that is the female part, gynoecium, or it is also called as pistil. Okay, so what does the stamen consist? What does the pistil contains? Stamen is the male part of the flower that is called as androecium. Pistil is the female part of the flower which is called as gynoecium. Okay, so here sepals it includes the first bole that is called as calyx, petals that includes the second bole that is called as corolla. Okay children, so in a flower it includes 4 parts. The first bole is calyx, the second one corolla, the third one androecium, and the fourth one gynoecium. So first, second, third and fourth boles, hope you have understood clearly. Next, you may have doubt what are the male parts and what are the female parts, and what is the importance of male and female parts in a flower. Okay, so now I will tell you each and explain each and every part of the flower now. So here, this is the calyx part, which is green colored structures, leaf-like structures, which is above the thalamus, that is the bulged part over the calyx. It is called as thalamus, which includes the seat of the flower, where all the other parts are present over it. It is called as the thalamus. Over it, it contains the different colored petal structures are called as petals. Okay, so next inside you have the long thread-like structures. These are called as stamens. These are the male parts of the flower. The stamen, each stamen. So this is the structure of the stamen, which includes filament and anther. Each stamen consists of a filament and anther. Is it clear, children? So this anther, the part, the filament is long thread-like, that is the structures, long structures, and the anther is the topmost bulged part above the head, part of the filament, which is slightly bulged. It is called as anther. It is also called as pollen sac. It is sac-like structure present above the filament. It is called as anther or pollen sac, which contains pollen grains. What does the pollen sac contains? Pollen sac contains pollen grains. Is it clear, children? Once again I repeat the androecium. Androecium is also called as stamen. It is the male part of the flower. It contains 2 parts, filament and anther. So the stamen consists of filament and anther. The long thread-like structures are called as filaments, stalk-like structures we can say. These are called as filaments, and above it the head-like structure over the filament, it is a bulged part. It is an anther in which it contains the pollen. It is called as pollen sac, which contains the pollen grains. Okay, so the anther is also called as pollen sac. Okay children, since it contains the pollen grains, it is called as pollen sac. So what is the importance of pollen grains? I will tell you. The next part is about the female part. The female part consists of pistil. So this is about the stamen, structure of stamen. I have written on showed you the diagram. Now I am showing you about the female part. So in the female part you can see, so this is the female part of the flower, where it consists of ovary, style and stigma. What does it contain, children? So this is the ovary, This is style, and the third part, that is called as stigma. In the calyx, inside the calyx region, above the thalamus, that is inside the thalamus, you can see the bulged part above the thalamus, that is inside the thalamus region. At the calyx part, you can see the bulged part called as ovary, which contains ovules. So over the ovary, the stalk-like structure is called as style, and the topmost bead-like structure, this is called as stigma. So these are the three parts of pistil. It is the female part of the flower. It is the female part of the flower. So a female part consists of ovary, style and stigma. So what are those functions? How do they function in the reproduction? In the next class we will see. Now you see what are the different parts of the flower. So a flower which consists of all these four folds, that is first fold calyx, second fold corolla, third fold stamen, fourth fold, that is androecium third fold, and the fourth fold gynoecium, which includes pistil. A flower which consists of all these four folds is called as a complete flower. What it is called, children? It is called as complete flower. A complete flower includes all the four folds. A flower which in any one of the fold is missing, that is called as incomplete flower. So now you know how many types of flowers. Flowers are complete flowers, incomplete flowers, unisexual flowers, bisexual flowers, male flowers, female flowers. I'll tell you now the types. Okay, hope you have understood the parts of the flower, children. Next we'll move to the types of the flowers. Children, see here, the flower that which I have drawn here is about Datura. So it contains all the four folds in it. That is androecium, first starting from the calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. All the four folds are present in it. So it is called as complete flower. Okay, children. So a flower in which any one of the four folds is missing, then it is called as incomplete flower. So either a calyx, corolla, androecium or gynoecium, any one is missing in it, then it is called as incomplete flower. So in unisexual flower, another type, that is flowers classification, you have complete, incomplete, unisexual and bisexual. Unisexual flower means which contains a flower which consists of either androecium or gynoecium. So it consists only androecium or only gynoecium. That is the flower which consists of either male parts or either female parts, then it is called as unisexual flower. That but not the other part. In bisexual flower, a flower which consists of both androecium and gynoecium, then it is called as bisexual flower. So both the sexual features, that is both the androecium and gynoecium are present in the same flower, then it is called as bisexual flower. Where the Datura, hibiscus, Ipomoea are the best examples for bisexual flowers or complete flowers. They consist of all the four folds like calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Then they are called as complete flowers. And if they contains both the almost all the complete flowers are bisexual flowers, where they contains both the male parts and female parts in them. Okay, children. So the next coming to the male flower and female flower. Male flower means a flower which consists of only androecium but not gynoecium. That is called as male flower. And the female flower, a flower which has gynoecium but not androecium, then it is called as a female flower. Is it clear, children? So they are the differentiated, the unisexual flowers are differentiated into male flowers and female flowers. If the flower contains only the gynoecium, then it is called as a female flower, and if it contains only the androecium, then it is called as the male flowers. The flowers has different number of petals, different number of sepals, and they may contain only androecium or they may contain only gynoecium. So they differ from one flower to other flowers. Now we'll see the different examples for complete incomplete flowers. So complete flowers, the examples are complete flowers. Examples: Datura, hibiscus, Epomia are the best examples for complete flowers. Okay, children, they are complete flowers. They contain all the four folds. See here, this is the calyx, this is corolla petals, and this is androecium male parts, and this is gynoecium female part. Androecium consists of stamen, which consists filament and anther, and the gynoecium consists of ovary, style, and stigma. Okay, so this is about the parts of the complete flower. When coming to the incomplete flower, in this flower, any of the four folds may be missing. That is the first fold, calyx, second fold, corolla, third fold, androecium, and the fourth fold. So that is from here to complete here. So this is the fourth fold, gynoecium. That is the pistil. If any of this is missing, any of the four folds is missing, then it is called as a complete flower. So the complete flower examples are, children, bottle gourd, bitter gourd, cucumber, bottle gourd, bitter gourd, cucumber. They are the best examples for the incomplete flowers. The flowers, they are male flowers and female flowers are differentiated in it. So what is the importance of the differences in the sexes in this flower? So what is this? We'll see now. Okay, children. So write down this. So draw the diagram and write down the parts of the flower along with examples. See, children, here the incomplete flowers: bottle gourd, bitter gourd, cucumber, papaya, and watermelon are the incomplete flowers. Take your textbooks and complete this table. Children, here it is given that the name of the circle, that is, as you remove after observation of the complete flowers, you can know what is the calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium parts. So first circle is the calyx, next corolla, next you will write androecium, next gynoecium. So parts, first circle is the first whole, second whole, third whole, and fourth whole you write, and you write is as it calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium. So you can know that the number of the stamens and the types of stamens differ from the different flowers. If you see the textbooks, you can see the different types of stamens given here. So you can observe these types of different stamens when you observe the nature in different types of flowers. In hibiscus, it differs from the datura. So this is if you see the hibiscus, you can find this type of structure. Okay, children, see here. So this, like this, you can observe the different flowers in your locality, and observe number of stamens and number of the pistils present in each flower. So through observation, you can write. So this is a datura flower you see in your locality, and try to write the number of the stamens present in a datura and hibiscus flower. That is your activity for today, and draw the diagram of datura in your notebook neatly. Okay, children, and next take 4 types, that is datura, hibiscus, papaya if you have, or bottle gourd, ipomea, or anything, watermelon, any flower you take, and write the number of sepals, number of petals, number of stamens, and number of pistils in it. If you see the datura flower, it contains 5 petals, 5 stamens, 5 pistils. Sorry, 1 pistil. Okay, 1 pistil. Each consists of each datura flower consists of a single pistil, that is a female part, and 5 stamens. Okay, children, 5 petals and 5 stamens are present in it. You can count and write in a datura flower. Next, we'll see about the type of, we have already completed the classification of the flowers, and in the next class we'll see about the sexual parts of the flower where it involves in the fertilization. Okay, today's class we completed about the parts of the flower and classification of the flowers. Write down in your notebook neatly and bring it to for the next class. Complete this table also. Okay, so example, hibiscus, datura, ipomea, cucumber, bottle gourd and bitter gourd, whether it is a complete flower, whether it is a unisexual flower or bisexual flower, whether it contains both male parts and female parts. You write down neatly in your textbook and bring it for the next class. Okay children, thank you.